I always thought the subway was the safest place to disappear, hundreds of people, flickering lights, and the drone of wheels on tracks to drown out your worries. But last Friday, I learned that safety is an illusion. It all started when a man in a yellow raincoat slipped an envelope onto my lap. He didn't say a word, just watched me with dark eyes as the train rattled into the tunnel. Inside was a Polaroid of me, fast asleep, time-stamped for exactly 1 hour from then. Scribbled underneath, in frantic handwriting, "Don't fall asleep before you reach the end of the line." My hands shook as I stuffed the photo back in the envelope, heart thumping against my chest. The train car was nearly empty, save for the raincoat man and a woman with earphones who seemed oblivious to everything. I tried to rationalize, maybe it was a prank, a trick of the light. But as the minutes ticked by, exhaustion weighed on me like a heavy coat. Every time my eyelids fluttered, the lights in the car flickered, and shadows grew longer. The man in the yellow raincoat smiled, wide and unnatural, every time I caught myself drifting. Stations blurred by, each emptier than the last. My phone buzzed with a new message, a picture of me, taken right then, mouth slack and eyes closed, except I was still awake, clinging to consciousness. I stared at the image, noticing a shadowy figure behind me in the reflection of the subway window. There was no one there when I looked up, but the air felt colder, pressing in on me like a warning. The train screeched to its final stop. I stumbled off, fighting the urge to collapse, desperate to break free from whatever game I'd been dragged into. As the door slid shut behind me, I caught a glimpse of the raincoat man through the window, still smiling, holding a fresh Polaroid. This time, the timestamp was for tomorrow. I never saw him again. But every time I close my eyes on the subway, I feel a cold hand brush my shoulder, and a voice whisper, "Don't fall asleep before the end of the line."